What is up, everybody? In this video, we're going to be talking about yo-yo dieting. You're up and you're down. You're eating a regular amount of calories, and then you're eating 1,000 calories a day, 1,200 calories a day. You're living on shakes. You're living on green drinks. You're not really getting your caloric needs. You're hungry, and you're hangry, and you're starving all the time. And what happens is you tend to binge on KFC, McDonald's, vegan junk food, and you go back to square one, or you tip past square one and you actually gain a little bit more weight than how you started in your weight loss journey. And for some, the dopamine spike of seeing an initial weight loss is conditioned in the brain. So whenever they do gain all the weight back again, and are in a position where they're like, I want to lose weight again, that dopamine spike that they got, they remember it. They recall the feeling of being slim and slender, even though they were hungry. They remember it, and that is the strategy they seek whenever they look to get in shape again. Now, I just want to say that you don't need to do that. You don't need to go on this caloric restriction, starvation sort of path, because you are just slowing your metabolism down. How many people do you know in your life personally who's tried this and just is not seeing results, and they've been at it for years? Or you look to the Biggest Loser and you look at all the people who won the Biggest Loser and just track them a year, couple years later, they've gained the weight back and then some. Why? Because they were caloric restriction. Those guys are burning thousands of calories a day based on the exercise, and they're eating sweet fa, and some of them are doing fasting and stuff on the day where they're getting weighed and stuff like that. So they're just destroying their metabolism. The answer is to choose a lifestyle that allows you to be able to eat as much as you want, as much as you care for, keeps you full, keeps you energized, and just gives you good energy. And guess what? It's also tasty. You want that sort of lifestyle. And what lifestyle is that? It's a plant-based lifestyle. It's a plant-based lifestyle. Have you noticed that if you take any animal in the world and you surround it with an abundant supply of its natural foods, it doesn't get obese. Doesn't get obese. Now, human beings, we have a biological adaptation to plant foods. Okay, we don't jump in water and start like swimming and breathing and stuff like that, because we're not freaking, we don't have freaking gills. Okay, so we are designed for fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. This is our natural food. Yeah, even the guy on the motorbike knows this. This is our natural foods. These are high carb, plant based foods that keeps you lean, trim, and slim. If you don't believe me, right, just type in on YouTube vegan weight loss, or just type in plant-based weight loss. When people cut the meat, they cut out the dairy, they cut out the oil, they lean out. And they can do so in a way where they can actually eat enough so they can have energy. They're not starving themselves. They don't have to be hungry. Run away if you're around anyone who's hungry. Run away. And generally speaking, in terms of how much to eat, unless you are 4 foot and you're sedentary, if you're like, if you're around like sort of like 5'9", 6 foot, you've got an active lifestyle sort of, you don't want to be going below 2,000. You don't want to be going below 2,000. You want it to be sustainable so that you can eat enough food, so that all these other junk food that you're sort of craving whenever you're in your caloric deficit past yo-yo dieting goes away. Okay, I don't crave junk foods. I eat around 3,000 calories a day. Yes, I'm around 6'1". I rarely go below 10,000 steps a day. Sometimes it's 20,000 steps a day. I like to do a bit of yoga here and there. Um, Generally speaking, 3,000 calories is what I normally get. You may not have to go that far, but generally speaking, eat enough food on this lifestyle and you can sustain it forever. You can sustain it forever. Okay, so we can throw out the yo-yoing, we can throw out the caloric restriction, we can throw out the crazy severe dieting, we can throw out all the celebrities that are doing this, and we can get you on a path that is sustainable. No more will we have to have people who are like, whenever I was in my younger days, I did this caloric restriction thing and it really worked and stuff like that, but it wasn't sustainable and it gained the weight back and now I'm like 30 and like I can't sustain it and I've got weight to lose and I don't know what to do. No more. Plant-based, high carb, vegan. Potatoes, rice, corn, sweet potatoes, bananas, dates, blueberries, etc. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains. That is the path. That being said, thank you very much for clicking onto this video. If you want to see more content like this, please leave a like, a subscribe, and a comment to let me know what you think. Did you try the severe caloric restriction in the past? Did it work? Tell me your stories below.